What is going on, beautiful people? Ross Christofoli here, and in this video, I am going to show you how to get ideas for funnels. Now, I am going to preface this by saying, do not straight up copy people's funnels. Do not rip their intellectual property. There's a difference between looking at something for inspiration and straight up ripping it off. For instance, don't steal people's copy. Don't steal everybody's images, especially their testimonials and things like that. You need to replace things with your own. And I'll give you an example of doing that. Actually, I'll give you the example of how you could do this right now, so that way you can know that you're doing something ethical and you're not stealing people's crap. So if I go to Google here, I type in ClickFunnels webinar funnel. I spelled that wrong, but let's see. If I scroll down enough here, you will find ClickFunnels. Let's see, webinar. I need to go. And I'm even going to put in here, I think it's Webinar Blueprint is what it was called. I liked this funnel. I think this is it. Yes. Okay, you see this funnel right here, Webinar Blueprint. It kind of is going through. It's got all Russell Brunson stuff, and you see Jason Fladlin and their trainings and their stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I like the simplicity of this funnel. I think it looks pretty good. I want to model this funnel, but I don't want to rip him off or do something where people would get into it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you my version of it. The only thing that I need to change yet, because I haven't even really launched this, is the background image is still there, and I need to edit that because I don't like ripping people. But that is, knowingly still there. But if I go to offer.myagencyoffer.com, you'll notice that the funnel does look significantly different. I have all my own images, my own copy, my pictures, my people, my things. It's not even quite as long. Only thing I need to do is change up the background, and then it won't be, so much ripped. But the idea is that I got inspiration. I modeled that funnel. So how can you do this really easily, really quickly? I'm going to show you a cool tool, because you need to know two things. In LeadCarrot, because of our partnership with, we can now clone pages from ClickFunnels and then change them. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So first thing we need to do is, there's a tool that I like to use. It does cost money, and it's not the cheapest thing in the world. So if you don't want to spend a little bit, then you might have to go out and manually find this stuff through Google, but AdSpy. And if you click on technologies here, you can type in ClickFunnels and go ahead, and it's going to pull that up. I also like to pull up stuff in the United States because I want it all to be in English. Now, let's just take any topic at all. Let's type in landscaping. I'm just going to hit preview on landscaping. Now, these are Facebook ads that are running on Facebook for landscapers, and it's running to a ClickFunnels page. So if I go here and then I hit get a quote, it is going to take me to a Facebook or to a ClickFunnels page. Now, when I look here, I can see that they are using, I think this is Typeform right here. There's a video that's not playing back. I think that has something to do with me needing to update my browser, though. I'm not a huge fan of this funnel, even though it's not bad. It's not something I would personally want to rip off myself. You have to keep in mind, most of these funnels are designed for mobile only, because that's where most people are getting their conversions. I need to make myself smaller here. Let's see, how can I make myself smaller? Okay, there we go. I'm smaller. But let's go back here to AdSpy. What happened to my face? I missed my face. Well, whatever. You guys don't need to see my mug. So anyways, let's go back, find a funnel that we like. Ending soon. Wow, this stuff here is a lot of homeowner stuff. I don't see a lot of this landscaping. Okay, here we go. Learn more. Let's take a look at it. Okay, this is the same company as you can see, Turtle Tough, I guess it's called. We are going to use this one. I don't necessarily like it any better, but just for the sake of us not doing days and days of research, this is the one that we're going to use. Okay, so here's what you got to do. Let's say this is the funnel you're going to use. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this funnel, but just because I don't like the way it looks. But we're just going to use this for our illustration. So we go ahead and we copy the URL there. We're going to go in here and we're going to click on funnels and websites. I'm going to create a new funnel and I will just go ahead and type in landscaping and hit create funnel. Now what I can do here is put opt-in, and this right here, import from ClickFunnels, is where we're going to hit paste, and then we're just going to confirm and hit import. Now, like I said, make sure that you are not copying people's stuff straight up. You're using it simply for inspiration. A lot of good marketers will use each other's stuff for inspiration, but a lot of bad marketers straight up rip people off. And that is not what we want to do. That is not the reputation that we want to have in the industry. And I highly recommend making sure that it's not somebody who's local to you if you are a local business. So don't run the same exact funnel as somebody else who's local to you. It says importing here. This can take just a moment because it is literally doing what might take you hours to do on your own. So we'll just give it a second. And while it does, I'm going to drink some coffee. Okay, here we go. And here we have it. We now have this entire funnel built into our own account. So now what we can do is we can put our logos, our images, our copy, everything like that into this. Change up the colors, make it to where it doesn't even look like this. You wouldn't think, oh, I'm in the same funnel. I've seen this before. So how do you model stuff? How do you use this for inspiration then? Well, first off, it's the layout. So we're going to click on this as mobile because my assumption is that this is something that they mainly want to do on mobile. So first thing you could look at is that they have a winter offer. Okay, well, what's the winter offer? And then they have something that seems real appealing. They're promoting a big sale. Then they have social proof here, as seen on HGTV. So you could add some sort of social proof to this. You can go through and look at, they're trying to make this feel like this is something that could be fast. And you just want to go through and copy out the elements of what they're doing and say, think about why are they doing this? Companies like this probably have spent tens of thousands of dollars and they probably aren't doing it themselves, but they've hired other marketers to split test pages and figure out what's going to work. Most of these things, they follow the format of piquing your amygdala, which is your inner part of your brain that goes, oh, what is this? Then they get you emotional about things and by helping you to visualize these things in your yard. And then they typically go for, okay, let's make this a logical decision with reviews. And that's why you see all this social proof here at the end. And then you could go ahead and hit submit. So anyways, I just thought that this would be a great idea for you guys to be able to see how you can gain inspiration, how you can figure out how this could work for you. Please, once again, don't take this as Ross just gave me permission to go rip people off. That's not what you want to do, but you could model people. And most of us look at each other's funnels and model things like that anyways. I mean, go look at all the big players a year ago who were running webinar funnels. They were pretty much all just modeling Sam Ovens' funnel. They've actually labeled it the Sam funnel. So it's a common practice to model stuff. It's a shady practice to copy stuff. Hopefully this gave you guys some ideas as to the things that you could do. And it also opens your mind to how you could help other clients. Because if let's say somebody comes to you and they are a landscaper and you've never worked with landscapers before, you can go see what's working for landscaping. Hopefully this opened your eyes, gave you a good idea as what to do. You guys have a great day.